the last one.
Oh, that's what Chris was talking about, yeah.
Switch it around.
And
The reason for that, because that one's jacketed. You're gonna wanna winterize your ethanol in there. So, once that's switched around, you can bring it over here. Make a liquid nitrogen connection, which I think you can place here and have the liquid nitrogen come out, make a hole through here. Have it come out and connect your dewars on here. So your dewars can chill your solution there while you're cycling it through your filter. This here is gonna be your, just confirm. This is where you're gonna pull your ethanol from. So you're gonna bring your totes, add just the hose from here down. You're gonna pull your ethanol in. So you're good right here. You're gonna wanna do, let's see if you can have any. Okay, so this right here, you're gonna wanna put another flex hose coming out for if you wanna go into a tote, which I think you most likely will wanna do. And then I'd say put another valve on here, because you're
Some
gonna
will go up.
yeah, so it won't go up. Have this one open when you want to go into a tote. Close this, open this, and pour it into the tote. I know you guys are going to be recovering on the pinnacle over there. So I think totes are
So two valves on that, one for the,
one for the one going up to
coming out.
close. Yeah. And then a flex hose coming out. Your totes are going to come over here. You're going to recover. All the ethanol that you recover is coming out here and out into out through here. So make a connection.
That's gonna go in the tank.
Yeah, you got to connect that into that tank you're going to be switching out.
These flex hoses are good?
Those flex hoses are good. Yeah, I would just say probably get them
It
new.
looks like it's got it coming the other way. And you just keep that valve closed and it'll come
Yeah,
out right
you
out
could
of
come
the
out of here
service.
too. Yep.
Yeah, it's already hooked up.
so
Yeah,
that,
but I'm saying you can hook it up here and have it hard piped into the tank over there.
Oh, okay.
That's only if you want to like go into a bucket or something. Aside from that,
also this one right here would be for the bucket. This one you're saying we would hard pipe it with something like this looking kind of material
this exactly like this, hard wire
all the way up, and
all
then
the
go
way
over to the tank when it's
all the way to that.
To that tank that's going to be moved.
yeah.
Yes, the big
Right.
tank. And that'll be your holding tank. Let's see. So they took off the filter housing. That's good. This here, you don't need it. Get rid of all these pipes. That is for a heater that you guys aren't going to be using. I would say get a pump. Connect these two so you can pump out. Pump out, and I'd say if you're going to be running straight from any of these two over there, pump, make a piping schematic where you're kind of going up and over, and you can feed straight into your pinnacle. It's the same 2-inch pipes. For both of these, yeah, so this one is here. This one is here.
Yeah, so they're separate. Okay.
So I'd say
And
just
it's got another one coming out right there with a pump. What's that one for?
that,
Or is
you
that a
want to get rid of
solenoid
that. That pretty much has no use for it.
Is that a valve right there?
That is a valve.
solenoid valve?
It is a valve.
Okay, so we can just cap that off and get rid of it.
Cap that off, get rid of it, and I'd say just come off of these two.
Yeah, right.
Now will we be running out of these two as well? So that hose that you were talking about over there, going the hard one to go to the tank, it's not going to this tank. It's going to go to the tank that's in there,
Yeah,
or
we're gonna switch those out. That big tank is gonna go there. We're gonna hardwire that big tank to the pinnacle so you can throw your solution in. Sorry, the solvent.
so how are we getting the solvent from out of those into there?
That'll work?
No, we're moving
Oh,
that tank to
Yeah, I
here.
know, but so this one will be pumped. It'll pump through that system. It's in there and go all the way over, and then pump from there to here.
Yeah, so you're gonna be pumping
That's what
into
this-
a tote. You're gonna pump into a tote, bring the tote over once it's full over there, and start recovering your solution on that machine. Unless you want to go into any of these tanks, which you have the ability to, because you're gonna add a valve on there. Close the hose off and then push into these totes and into these tanks, and you have the option of recovering straight from here.
That might be easier than toting it over there, yeah.
How? But I'm kind of confused how we're going to get
It's always
everything.
good to have that third option, no totes.
Yeah.
I'm confused how we're going to get the material into this.
What material?
Or, well, I guess it's not going in that because this is where it's getting recovered in here.
You're gonna
Okay,
only
sorry.
have clean ethanol into here. That's all.
Okay, got it. That's why that.
Yep.
Got it.
To get the ethanol out, I would say put a pump and just pump straight into a clean tote. That's pretty much it. If you guys will be using this, it'll be much easier for you guys to recover from these two onto this one and just leave this one for totes, I would say. This one recovers much faster anyway. That's that. Over here, you need air. So I would say cut that brass pipe right there, and run it straight down into that control panel over here. So run it through this top here, have it bend, and come into here. Yep,
Now for the power for the compressor?
for air. It's your air line that's connected to that compressor over there.
Okay.
This needs air to power. It turns valves on.
Oh, it does?
Yeah.
That's where it creates the vacuum with the pump and everything, or is,
No, that's just your air line. So that brass pipe you see up there. It feeds into the. It comes straight from that compressor over there. So you need air to operate that control panel to turn on the valves.
okay.
So that pipe there is useless because it leads to nowhere. It leads
But
to
you
nowhere.
can use it for that, convert it
Yeah.
to that.
So we'll just convert it and go
So
over.
instead of having it lead over there, cut it there, tee it off, and then just go that way.
Okay.
This, let's start at 0.5. These, I don't know what the condition is on these. You're gonna wanna pipe it, I think this is the inlet and that's the outlet down there. These are gonna go connected into here.
I'll to both those.
Yeah, both those, so one is gonna go in, and then the other one is gonna go,
There we go.
These are pumps?
these are heaters.
Oh, heaters, okay.
Now I think we're going to be using those heaters over there.
Yeah, those heaters are for those units over
They
there.
said it was 2 for each one, but if not, these go to that, 1 to each one.
From what I last spoke to Bryce on, he said he wanted to use these for these, so.
Okay.
Those are specifically for the, .2s.
Gotcha.
And then there's 2 more extras that are gonna be for decarbon turf strip.
All right. There we go.
Decarb, sorry, this is your turf strip. Turf strip is gonna use, this is your evaporator body, inlet, outlet, and this is gonna be for the other connections like this here, this, that. So I would say go in, loop, out.
Wait a minute. In where?
So there's 4, right? In,
Yeah.
loop these 2 together.
Why is this open down
Out.
here? It's not, it's capped.
These seem like they're already looped though. There's a pressure valve on this one.
I would get rid of this. I would get rid of this, go straight into here, let it loop itself, and then come out of here and back into your heater.
And back into the heater. And we need to keep the pressure gauge on there, obviously.
Not necessary.
No, not necessary. Okay.
So you just have to run a loop from here to there.
Yeah, just from here to here, loop it together, and out, in, out.
In, loop, loop, out.
So this one, just to recap, this one is gonna be for your evaporator. in, out.
In.
This one is going to be here. Same thing. Inlet, outlet. In, loop, loop, out.
Okay.
And which one's, and this one's the inlet? They're both out, or?
No, this is your. Where is it?
Is the smaller one higher pressure?
It should be the same.
It says delivery and.
Yeah, so this will be your inlet and your outlet.
Oh, the top one's the inlet?
Top one is inlet, bottom one's outlet. This is your fill.
Fill.
Fill, inlet, outlet.
Fill, inlet.
And this is your fill nozzle, so you see where you're at. After that, you got these chillers here. I would hook this one up to this external condenser, and that one to your cold trap.
And this one to the
Cold trap.
cold trap.
So you're gonna go same thing, inlet, outlet.
Inlet, outlet.
Can I call you back in about 20 minutes?
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Thank you. Bye. Inlet, outlet. So return should be. This is going to be inlet, outlet, inlet, outlet. So your inlet is so your out over there is your in here, and vice versa.
Okay.
Yeah, and same way with those over there. The out
Same-
goes to the
same way.
end. Okay, so positive and negative.
These are already plumbed down. Looks like they need power. Connect those. This is your spare chiller.
Connect what to?
This is your spare chiller. So
Okay.
if those ever fail, you can just switch off into this one.
Gotcha. Hold on 1 second here.
Butterfly valve, half inch, inch and a half.
And these pumps were these ones we were using over here as well?
I would throw these straight in the trash.
He was asking me to get them serviced.
I don't think you can service them. I've had similar ones and I couldn't get any repair kits. But
Okay.
What are they being used for?
for
Both these already have pumps in them?
no,
What's pumping them?
that's your vacuum pump.
Oh, okay.
Pulling the terps and then whatever goes on that far right one. What comes out of that far right one?
This it's your heavier lighter bodies that it's just basically here you get terps and lighter bodies. This is so whatever gets trapped in here won't come into your vacuum and mess up your vacuum.
Gotcha. And then we've got to put glass seals over that like these?
All of those need cut seals. I would say what you want to do before even starting it is unbolt all of these here. Take this off with a forklift, kind of lift the top off. And there's going to be a bunch of big wipers that come from here to here. Inspect those wipers, make sure they're good. Sometimes they wear down or they break, and that'll affect your production. Inspect, maybe do a clean out from the inside, and that's it.
What do you clean it with?
Distilled water and ethanol.
Distilled water and
Ethanol.
ethanol?
That's cracked. You want to replace that?
Oh yeah, that glass is.
This here, I would try to see if you could find more of these, kind of like
Heat
retain
sleeves?
heat. Yeah. So insulate it. So it was my understanding that they were going to decarb under vacuum with a 200 liter reactor. If that's the case, tee this off, and you're going to put the reactor, let's say here. I would move this down, and that one, put it like this, so you have like a U shape. Your decarb is going to be here. You're going to feed straight with that T onto here and just feed it. I have some pictures of something similar that I have, so I can send them to you, so you can see what I mean.
And if we don't use that, we're for sure that's what we're gonna do.
That was what I was told last time. If
Okay.
not, then you guys are gonna be decarbing straight from this vessel.
What hooks up to there?
Nothing, it's already hooked up with those heaters.
Oh,
This
that's just
one-
for glass seals or something?
Yeah, this is just your lid, you don't really need that. But all these connect to here. Here, here,
That's why we're,
bottom, yep. Yep, these, this one I will just move it down.
so then that means over here on this, then, it won't fit. We'll have to change that configuration on that frame. It's just a little too, just barely. But so then I have a question here. If that's the case, we're gonna hook up this one, we're gonna tee off, then these have to be closed off.
No, you leave everything the
Leave
same.
that?
Everything the same. The only thing you're gonna be doing different is teeing it off, connecting it onto your decarb vessel. That decarb vessel is gonna be using one of those heaters and a vacuum pump, a diaphragm vacuum pump. These, like I said, I would push it over to a little bit more. These are easy to move, unbolt, put it wherever you need it. You're gonna need these come already pretty much hooked up, ready to play. Put that on there. You're gonna put which I think come in here, the motor. It's a magnetic motor. Yep, same thing, inlet, outlet, inlet, outlet. It's gonna have the same exact setup as the back, where it's 4 loop, inlet, loop, out. And those are gonna be connected onto here, 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 here. This is gonna be your evaporator, inlet, outlet. And that's gonna use those heaters over there.
2 of those.
Smaller fitting.
Yes.
And those get pumped into the same machine over here that we had. You were talking about the,
This is completely separate.
oh, so this will be totally,
Yeah, that's decarbon turf strip, these are distillation.
So you can use this same type of hose on these?
Yes. I would check those boxes, we might have some in there.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's gonna be these two, follow the same exact setup we got over there, pretty much. It's gonna be connected to these two, and these two. And that gets connected to all of this. It's gonna be the 4 you're gonna put here. These two go together with one of those. Heaters go back here. This is for your vacuum. Same setup over there. Have a hose coming down straight into your vacuum. You want to set your controller here, and your turbo will go right next to your vacuum. Usually it's a little elevated, so if you can put like a little table, put your turbo on top. I would check the insides of this, make sure everything's connected.
yeah,
Which I think it is.
I was trying to find a key. I opened up the box because it looks like there's a special key for that. And I didn't see it in the box. When I opened the damn thing up yesterday looking for it,
No box. I know I'm not seeing the box. Any of them?
I didn't see it. I'm gonna pause it.
Yep, they're all good.
Sweet.
That one is this one.
Is that one highly magnetized as well, like this engine is up here as well, you think?
The top?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all magnetized.
When to do the forklift on it, how's the forklift going to go? We just set it on one side?
I would probably use
Probably put some type of strap on there.
strap
And pull
Use a
some
strap and-
forks on the top,
on the top.
if it goes that.
And where it is, you're separating these pieces, and you just take that whole thing off.
I would just use a strap to kind of go in through here, kind of make sure this whole section is strapped on.
So it doesn't tip over,
Yeah.
And just unbolt on the big flange and take it off.
Yep. Now this has a gasket inside here, right in the middle. Check the gasket, make sure it's good. You want a good seal on all these machines.
Yeah, looks like it's got some pretty good pressure in it.
Any questions?
No, but I'd like to draw it out. I don't know if we have time for that, but yeah, I mean, we can go over the video and just write down a bunch of notes on how you explained it.
I can go over it with you. I'll send you some pictures of some machines I have that are similar, and how I have connected them. It's This is pretty simple.
Yeah, it looks like it makes a lot of sense as long as I know how the process flows. I'll be all right.
All right.
It does.
So I'll share this video with you.
Vacuum reader. And I don't know how Bryce wants to do it, but I recommend using liquid nitrogen instead of a chiller like those. These two will have liquid nitrogen on them. So I would do a hose coming in. This is where your liquid nitrogen will go in. Loop these two together.
Is it nitrogen flowing all the time, or is it enough
You want to have it initially blowing out, and once you see the nitrogen coming out, like actually in
gas
liquid,
form?
once it's coming out in liquid, you close it off to the point where you're just kind of seeing just gas flow out. So you don't want to be wasting too much nitrogen, but you want to have these as cold as possible. The colder you are, the deeper in vacuum you're going to get. So in, loop together, out.
Is he out good or recovery?
Sorry?
Does he out good or recovery?
No, the out just goes into the atmosphere.
Okay.
How long does the tank last? Like one of the big tanks?
Usually one of them lasts about half a day, so it's a shift. Yeah. So you'll go through about 2 a day for each machine.
All the time.
Oh, okay, I see. So they fucking need that thing. Okay.
Yeah, like sport airplanes, they have that, so you don't have to have a gauge.
And we don't have to touch anything on the centrifuges. They're all ready.
They're yeah, they should be all good to go. Yep. They're good. I would suggest that you guys can, that spare chiller, looping them together. So I go, just to save on liquid nitrogen, go in through that side and out through here.
And they loop these two
Into the
together?
bottom, yeah.
Into the bottom, out to the top, and
And
then
then
across to the bottom on that side. So where does it go after this?
Back into your tube.
And there's no
Just to keep this cold, it'll save you on
pipe
it.
that goes along the top.
Yeah.
You understand that?
Yeah.
Okay, because I did not get any of that.
It's basically going to run from that chiller over, I guess, the spare one, the third one, right?
Third one.
And then it'll go over the top of the roof into this tank right here.
I thought the nitrogen tanks were here. Oh, that's a chiller. It's different.
I guess the bottom one's over there. And then there's a pipe that goes along that back wall right there to that connection, and then back out here to over to the chiller again.
Sweet. Do it again.
The pump, the C1D one is brand new. Pretty much we refurbished it completely. Diaphragms have been
those pumps?
changed. Sorry?
Is it just like those two pumps right there?
No, that's a diaphragm pump.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Now the filter thing here, we don't have to do anything with this now. It's okay.
Yeah, no, it's good.
Both of them are good.
Yep. This one here, the only thing I see. Yeah, no, it's good. Keep that closed. That'll be so you can drain it out. Inlet, outlet, it's already labeled.
And then the one out here, everything looks good on it too.
Yeah, so honestly, I wouldn't even, I would just tee that off instead of cutting it. Because you need your air to go to that pump, which it comes down straight here.
Oh, right, so it's already connected, you can't
Yeah,
just.
don't cut it, so tee it off.
Now, are we using this one as well?
Nope.
Oh, well then, fuck, I ain't worried about that one.
Yeah. I would use that pump, that little pump. That one you can use for pumping solution from in and out of wherever you need to.
Okay.
You do
The
this.
diaphragm pump?
Yeah. You might want to refurbish that one and push that one.
Is there someplace around here you get the parts at, or?
I got a guy, he can get parts for it.
Oh, yeah, there you
This chiller is for your Pinnacle. I don't know much about this thing. I've never worked with that machine, but I know this is the chiller that you need for that machine.
And are we using the Pinnacle?
Yeah, until you guys get that machine up and running, the Yellowstone. Bryce said you guys are gonna use this.
That's what all these parts goes to this one?
No, I think that was taken off of there from that filter housing. So I think that's all.
So pretty much all the spare parts are there, and what's over here, over there, and then around back, that's what we're gonna use to do all this stuff over here.
Yeah, those are spare parts that you can use for whatever you need.
Okay.
The air compressor, that side, I checked, I had a guy come out and look at it. You need servicing, and you also need, so you could probably create like a duct, and just tee it off of that. Out. This is gonna
Tee it off into
create
this
a lot
one.
of air, a lot of hot air coming out.
go. You put a duct around this whole thing?
Yeah, I would just make like a, kind of like a duct out, tee it off.
Because I need to have a good, quite tight seal.
Yeah, you want to replace the oil, like get it fully serviced.
We can do the ducking ourselves, that ain't too bad.
And I don't know the condition of this tank. This is your emergency.
That's the emergency backup tank?
Yeah, no, that's what, this will fill that up with air.
Oh, I see.
Your holding tank for your air. And then that will distribute to wherever you need it to go.
And that needs to cut and go over to that.
Yeah, so leave everything as is, as far as piping, except for just tee it off. You understand, right? Just
Yeah.
Put it, write it down. Pretty simple on and off.
They go to that machine, right? Those two machines?
Those two, yeah.
So 2 on each, 2 and 2, and then these are, one of them is for your decarb, the 200-liter vessel that you're gonna need, and I believe this is a spare, which you will need.
Yeah, one of those goes to that thing we were talking about over there, teeing off. Yeah.
And when you have to fix the broken glass on?
That is your church repeat. Decarb is that vessel that you guys are gonna tee off on the bottom.
Oh, okay.
That was this one right here. So we're gonna tee off on that one to that vessel. This is the broken glasses on this is here.
This one has the key on it right here.
Oh, right.
Oh, look, they're smart.
With liquid nitrogen, you fill these with dry ice and ethanol or isopropyl. And that'll just cool here. It'll help your chiller. If you decided to use a chiller instead, that'll help your chiller maintain the cold. I would just,
The dryers will just fill this whole thing up?
yeah, you just fill it up with isopropyl, let's say, until you can see like the isopropyl in there, and you just feed it dry ice. Just keep
Oh, okay.
Just keep it going to keep it cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems
Right
like
there's
a lot
the
of work.
engine.
Keep it sitting there.
Right there's the engine that goes on top.
Liquid nitrogen is the way to go.
Yeah, I agree with that.
It's got to be, you said negative 20 Celsius
For extraction,
for the extraction. What's this one got to hit?
cold. As cold as can be. Liquid nitrogen is, I think, like
It's like
Negative.
negative 250.
250, 280 degrees.
Gotcha.
Just connect those on directly how that one is. Connect
Yeah.
this one the same. And if you wanted to go here, open this one and it'll automatically close there, so you don't have to. I would still close that butterfly valve and just push it into your toe. If you want to go into this one, open that one, put a valve on there, close it, and then it'll
Open that
drop
one
into here.
over that, yeah.
Yeah.
And
And
that
then
last one.
that's where you're gonna choose whether you're gonna pull from that one or this one.
And so that last one's gonna be gone, right? So we
That
don't,
last one, you're gonna switch out, and that one's just gonna be for.
so we don't want that pipe going to that machine or that.
No,
that,
no,
yeah.
so yeah, you.
We'll
no
just
need
take
for
that pipe off of there and just cap it right
Cap
there.
it there.
Then we'll have spare parts. There we
Yeah.
go.
Both sides of it.
Move all
So
this.
what did you understand? Because I got called away there. Saying, did you understand what he was saying?
Yeah, I was mistaken. I thought it was gonna go over there, but that stuff is gonna come in to this one and this one, or, one at a time. We'll have to be closing off the valves and make sure it fills up one at a time. And then these two pipes right here can come off and we can cap them off,
Mhm.
because it's not gonna go any further than that.
So then we won't need to necessarily do the tote thing.
All those pipes
I would still do the toe.
You still do the
take
tote.
off and use them on something else, because they won't be needed.
At the rate you guys are gonna be extracting, you guys have to have at least 3 places where you're gonna put your solution. So that's 1, that's 2, and have it into a tote, because you never know. Trust me, shit comes up and you wanna have somewhere to put it into that you can move it out the way.
That's why the totes are handy.
Yeah.
Are these jacketed as well?
Those 2 are jacketed. Yeah.
Okay, so that's why unjacketed assholes got to go over there.
Yes.
So we got everything over here on this side, so those solutions can all be taken into those, and then bump the totes, and then got your pinnacle, separate, clean ethanol goes into that one, and then we take the buckets that are on the stuff, and those go through the distillers.
Decarb and then third trip, from third trip to distillation.
All right.
This is useless.
See, that one, when it comes over there, it's gonna hook up to this pipe that we drill through the wall, right? And it's gonna just replace this the same way.
You get yelled at, too.
Pipes will lead to it. Same connection. Right, you're switching this out, because this was insulated and jacketed, and that was not. Oh, it is, but it's just smaller. Or-
This one in here is not jacketed.
Oh, it's not?
No, it is not.
This one is. The one you're gonna swap out isn't gonna be.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this one isn't jacketed.
It'll hook up the same way, the same pipes.
You see? Come check these out.